So this is a little video when you're putting in your fuel tank, and this is the connector for the fuel tank. Not sure if you can see the letters on that connector. This will focus well enough, but essentially the ground, which is this black, and the fuel pump power, which is this gray here, which I believe are the A and the D positions of this connector, and then the B in the blue wire is in the B position, and there's another gray wire in the C position. This blue and gray are the essentially are for the fuel level sensor, and this black and gray are the fuel pump motor, so ground and hot. And in the GTM kit, they have they talk about keeping all of this stuff, all this harness in the in there, which really there's not a whole lot that you need here. A lot of these connectors, this one, I believe these two here went up to the up near where the gas cap was. I forget what these are for, but they're not used in the GTM kit. This one plugs into what becomes the driver's side tank on the GTM, which you're not doing anything with that, so you don't need that. And these fuel level send wires need to be cut anyway, because you got to send the fuel level to the new gauge that comes in the kit. So there's not a whole lot in here that really does anything, with the exception of the vehicle speed sensor, which here's my vehicle speed sensor, and you can see that plugs in here and then comes up to this connector, which is blue, and then that plugs into this blue connector. So if you wanted to, you can completely eliminate all of that stuff and just pull out the purple and the yellow out of this connector, which are still the vehicle speed sensor, and you can follow those all the way back, cut them, and then run them back to where you're going to have your vehicle speed sensor, which is back here. So I'm going to do all that because I want a fairly clean wiring installation, and man, that's a lot of extra junk to throw in there. You could shorten it up and stuff, but I kind of like just having this one connector here, which comes right off of the fuel tank, and you just can't read those letters on there with this iPhone camera. So what we can see is these are the manuals. These are the Corvette manuals for the 99, and this is the wiring diagram for this connector. So you can see that the A and the D are for the fuel pump motor itself, and the C and the B are for the left-hand fuel level sensor, which, remember, left hand, this is Corvette, so it becomes the right hand in the GTM. So anyway, one way to greatly simplify your wiring, if you want to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to do that on mine. So anyway, hope you found this useful.